Are you preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test? Struggling to memorize all 100 civics questions? We've got you covered. In this video, we'll go through all 100 civics questions from the 2008 version, at a slow pace and in random order, making it easier for you to memorize. To help you recall the answers quickly, we've also marked the keywords in each question. This method makes learning simple, effective, and stress-free. Whether you're taking the test soon or just getting started, this is the perfect video to boost your confidence. Let's begin. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech.